Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Lucius? Me dis pas que t'as fait une connerie. Sortez ma fille du bâtiment, pourquoi? Sortez de là. Qu'avez-vous découvert? Allez. J'ai résolu l'énigme. Allez, j'arrive tout de suite, j'arrive tout de suite. C'est trop tard, quoi. Pas voir. Ah. Ah bon. Depuis le début, c'était un homme bien, ouais. Difficile, effectivement, c'est très. Ah, on voit tout.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead.
Ils vont te retrouver, ils vont te baiser.
I'll let you go free, and you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now how is that for motivation?
Ok.
Screw you!
Et yo les gars, yo tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui c'est la suite de la vidéo Batman, vous l'avez demandé, et bah elle est là. Donc c'est l'une des dernières vidéos sur Batman. Après il y aura encore une et je vais voir pour faire la suite. Mais donc profitez bien de ce moment, j'espère qu'elle va vous plaire. N'hésitez pas à liker, à vous abonner et moi je vous laisse avec la vidéo.
As the third, he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See
Les
no evil,
singes.
hear no evil, speak no evil. But
Bouge
which one is
couchée,
he
quel
referring
singe est-il référence?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Hop là, on va ouvrir la porte, nous... Voilà.
What the hell?
Oh, ding,
Congratulations! You're almost
t'as
done.
presque terminé.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Ouais, mais Gordon il va mourir. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Et quoi, je vais faire quoi? Je vais faire quoi? J'ai pas le temps. Ah si, voilà. Oh non.
Not that one.
L'un ne voit pas, l'autre ne ment pas, demande au troisième s'il cache la récompense. Ah, attendez, j'ai pas eu le temps, C'est normal. Il faut que...
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Courte portée, ouais.
Let's test it out, shall we?
Non, ça va. Oh.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ouais, du coup... Et ça recommence. Holy shit. Celui-là. Voilà. Hop là.
just in case.
Juste au cas où. Voilà, je comprends.
Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
What the fuck, missile?
It's a homing missile.
What does it
C'est un
home
missile
in
à
on?
tête chercheuse.
Looking at its schematics now.
Wow.
A signal.
Tant qu'il me fait pas exploser, moi ça
A
me va.
radio signal.
Signal radio.
Signal.
Le signal. Oh,
That's how he died. How he
le
died.
signal.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Hop là. Tout ce qu'il faudra pour t'arrêter.
I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
No, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed
I
up.
didn't say Waller, did I? This goes
Mais vous
way
devez pas
before
partir
her
là
time.
parce que imagine il
But
ferme
I
encore.
don't
Bon,
forget. That's
mais
the
j'oublie
thing
pas.
about having a mind like mine. You remember
Il
everything.
peut pas me manipuler.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
Ah,
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
ouais.
You shouldn't have said
Hyper
his
mort de
name,
Lucius.
I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Ok. Bon. On peut partir. Non, qu'est-ce que t'as, Gordon? L'écoute pas, l'écoute pas. Écoute
I'll wait for
pas.
Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Bon, j'ai travaillé
Lucius
avec lui, il
Fox
fallait lui
was an
dire.
ally of
Bah,
mine.
il faut lui. Je vais pas lui mentir hein, parce que
That
s'il
got
le
him
sait et tout,
killed.
ouais. Ah
I
bah,
gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
bah, tu peux
I
pas
thought we
non
had some
plus tout savoir.
trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you
Ça
do,
reste entre nous.
this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it?
Ouais, tu te calmes avec moi.
I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word.
Ah, bah, c'est bien. Oui, y a quoi encore?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Mais bipolaire quoi, Gordon? À un moment il est ouais, tu me parles bien et puis désolé, on peut se réveiller, hein, Gordon. Mais pourquoi on lui dit pas que qui est Batman? Parce que Gordon c'est un bon gars de la cité et tout, il est depuis le début quoi.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Ah.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
Alliés. Bah oui.
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to
Je ne
take.
pouvais pas mentir.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
Bah oui,
I
voilà.
understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is.
Ah, mais...
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce.
Oh.
I'm
C'est
sorry.
vrai, il a déjà
Losing
103
Lucius
ans de
in
bail.
such gruesome fashion. It puts me in rather a morbid mood.
Ouais.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Grille de communication. Donner
He's
les
hacked their
agents.
cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Ouais. Lance-missile à... Ah, bah voilà.
He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Mais il a autant de missiles, le boug. Waouh.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Oh, wow.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
Non, mais vous êtes pas obligé, hein.
I can handle it.
Regarde pas, je peux gérer ça, t'es
I've
sûr.
never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Non, j'ai pas
Actually,
envie de
I'm
regarder.
gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Bah ouais, voilà. Oh, pas envie que tu regardes ça. C'est pour ton bien, Alfred.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking?
What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Ouais.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Ah. Mais l'homme mystère, il sait pas qui je suis.
Alright.
Enfin, qui est
Just need to create
Batman.
a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Ouais, j'ai... Ouais. Lier les mots qui vont ensemble dans les deux fichiers audio. Ils sont dans chaque fichier. Merci, j'avais compris. Ah, en fait, on voit... Putain, j'avais pas vu qu'on voyait au-dessus, merde. Non, mais... C'est bon, hein. Ah.
Tiffany.
Ok, avec ça.
Tiffany.
Parfait.
That's a match.
Non, mais en fait, j'avais pas vu au-dessus.
There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Ah, t'as ramené le thé, Alfred?
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
Ouais.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Oula, qui m'appelle?
Unknown contact.
Contact inconnu.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Ah, John.
Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Trafic d'armes. Ouais,
Maury, huh?
Pourquoi envoyer des armes à l'homme mystère, il connaît son adresse.
John thinks
Donc,
that
il y a des
Maury
chances.
can get us Riddler's location.
Ok,
You believe him?
vous le croyez? Ouais. Elle a oublié. C'est mon fond d'écran maintenant.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Ah. Pourquoi il doit renvoyer la
Either of
photo?
them
Il
could
fallait
potentially
pas...
lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
En revanche...
Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Gordon n'appréciera pas. Putain, mais Gordon... Oui, mais... Allez, Mori, j'ai pas envie que Gordon... J'ai clairement pas envie que Gordon il soit plus avec moi. Parce que c'est un peu le seul gars qui est avec moi là en ce moment. Donc s'il est plus avec moi, c'est clairement la merde. Hein. Même si en vrai j'aurais préféré l'autre, mais si là ça donne rien, bon, on devra peut-être essayer de voir l'autre gars là, le lieutenant. Parce que bon, moi j'ai pas envie non plus de me faire des ennemis quoi. Alors, bonjour. Comment ça va tout le monde? Tranquille quoi? Le monde. Oh ouais. Oh ouais.
Waller's people are here
Maury?
watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Alors, regardez.
Gotta be careful here.
Agent, regardez. Ah ouais.
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these
Je le
agents
vois,
were
ouais.
on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Ah, je pense que quelqu'un va venir près de
No
moi,
time to
non?
waste.
Pas de temps à perdre. Bonjour.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Allez, casse-toi.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne.
Que puis-je faire pour vous?
A private matter between friends.
Nous avons
We
un
have a
ennemi
mutual
commun.
enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr.
Beaucoup
Wayne.
d'ennemis, monsieur. Ouais.
I'm sure we share more than one.
Oui, mais
You know the one I
attends.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Débarrassez-nous des agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of
Okay.
minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Puis-je faire pour vous des informations sur le mystère?
Why would I do that?
Devrais-je vous aider? Hein? Vos armes ont tué
Sold
mes
the
amis.
Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry.
Voilà.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
Bah oui. Allez, dis tout, balance. Balance.
Dealt with
Je suis
that
vraiment le meilleur des
maniac,
Batman.
It's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Alors,
An arms dealer with a sudden bout of conscience.
He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I was
Very Plusius.
I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned.
Mais du coup, on doit être amis tous les
Never
deux.
dishonor his memory.
J'ai jamais sa mémoire.
He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
And you owe me. For my father's sake.
Allez,
That was a long time
il y a
ago.
bien longtemps. La
And
peur, ça va
favors
dans les
go
deux
both
sens.
ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it.
Mais en échange,
Everything you need to find him is on that drive.
ok.
But I need a favor from you first.
Accorder une
A
faveur.
favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
pouvez m'y aider.
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I'm not here to negotiate, Maury.
Pour
If
négocier.
you know where
Oh,
the Riddler is, you're going to tell me.
Be reasonable, Mr. Wayne. We're businessmen. I can't give you something for nothing. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
allez, effectuer le transfert. J'ai fait une erreur, mais bon.
Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Oui.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin,
Which is
a cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
good. Send me the location.